Hello and welcome to another episode of Ask Grimm. Yeah, so February existed. Sorry for the lack of a TMP episode. I completely forgot that the Thundercats season has 60 episodes to it, so I'm halfway through. For now though, we have some fantastic questions to answer, so let's get into it. Killjin asks, have you seen quick rundowns I worked for Dogpack404 He's a Predator video, and any thoughts on Fuchsia Butter's video on Akumu? Yes, I've seen the video and just... holy fuck. If that's true, just fucking shit. As for the Fuchsia Butter video, yes, I have seen it. Holy fucking shit. The amount of stuff that come out of that video on Akumu and her actions in the FCK just... I can hear my blood sizzling, figuratively speaking. It's garbage. Comment Homer Simpson asks, speaking of Jar, are you aware that he made his response video, got hacked for a brief time, and pretty much threw everyone who helped him under the bus? Yes, I did. His response was shit. It sucked, though, that he got hacked. But, fuck him for also throwing people under the bus. That shit's gross. Ew. BlaCkNuurseVVitchUi asks, any thoughts on Sarcastic Chorus, and have you seen the Resident Evil series? For Sarcastic Chorus, I'm not a fan of their channel, and I feel like they suck at media analysis, as shown with their really terrible video on Chatter and Panini. Just... holy fuck. And as for the Resident Evil series, I haven't seen anything related to the TV shows/movies, but I have seen/played the game series. CaptainFlamingoFan asks, are you aware that Pokemon banned Felicify, and have you seen Council of Geeks, the States of Trans Rights in Trump's America? For the first question, yes, I am aware of that, and frankly, good riddance, because Felicify is a cancerous piece of garbage. As for the Council of Geeks, I have, and... holy fuck, I feel so sorry for those in America right now. Elenh Karakiou, sorry if I mispronounced that, asks, have you seen the movie Emilia Perez? No, but I will add it to the backlog. GEUKOfficial asks, have you seen the Fantastic Four First Steps teaser and worst cartoon theme song? I have seen the Fantastic Four teaser. I think it looks good. Hopefully they stick the landing. As for worst cartoon theme song, probably Cyberchase's song. It just never clicked for me. ANGRYCOWBOY asks, which Metal Gear Solid game have you played? Have you seen Mr. Enter's video about his father? Any thoughts on Dorkly? And do you think Fortnite's a bad game? For Metal Gear Solid, I've played the first one, 5, aka The Phantom Pain, and Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. For Mr. Enter's video, I have seen it and just... holy fuck. Just... what the fuck? Like, that's fucked up. For Dorkly, I do not enjoy their content. I don't think they're funny. Their sprite animations are so-so, but their humor just does not work for me personally. But more power to those who enjoy it. As for Fortnite being a bad game, no, I think it's fine. Atreas licok, sorry if I mispronounced that, asks, have you heard of Warner Brothers' takedown of a Scooby-Doo fan series? Have you heard that Nintendo sued a small supermarket and lost? And have you seen the Flintstones on the rocks? Yeah, I'm aware, and... what the fuck, WB? Just... fucking Christ. The Nintendo lawsuit, I am aware of. That was hilarious. Seriously, like, they really should have checked that before they started shooting the legal guns. As for Flintstones on the Rocks, I've seen it, and... it's fine. Darth Deathkiller09 asks, are you aware of the New Earth Avatar series, Seven Havens news? Favorite Blame It on Jorge videos, I think that's how you pronounce it. And do you think Canada becoming the 51st state of America is a really bad idea? To answer your first question, I am aware of it. I think it's a bad idea. And I think it was also made as kind of a nasty response to all the Korra hate. It's like, oh, you hate Korra? Okay, well, fuck you. Nukes the world and basically has her be blamed for it. But in all seriousness, I think it just screams burnout with this idea. Like, y'all, you had lightning in a bottle the first time. You can't fucking capture it. You tried with Korra and you failed miserably. You tried with the live action series before you quit, and that didn't fucking work. Stop trying to capture it. It's not gonna work. For Blame It on Jorge, I would say the only one I've seen on that is The Search for a Day with SpongeBob SquarePants, so I would answer with that. And for your third question, yes, I think it is a stupid idea. However, I also believe it's never gonna happen. Because not only does our Prime Minister not want that shit, nor does any of the parties that are running in this year's Prime Minister election. We don't want that shit. None of us do. Also, did y'all see that image of them having the inauguration inside? Like, bruh, you can't handle a little chilly weather? Like, that's like average weather for us Canadians to play outside. And the same probably applies to Greenland. But y'all think you could take Canada? Sure. Okay, get the fuck out of here, Trump. Dark Goofy from World War II asks, have you seen Danny Phantom and creepiest moments from Transformers? Danny Phantom was fine. Like, wasn't my cup of tea, but eh. And as for Transformers... What the fuck? Like, that shit's just messed up. The Sleepy Commentator asks, have you heard that Liquid was a predator? Yes, I saw the video by Ephraim/Ephraimatainer, and I'm aware. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck this person. Liquid, I mean. CaptainSmartiyePants asks, have you seen Diaz Station's addendum to return to YouTube video, and is it as bad as his previous video, or far worse? I've seen the video, and I personally think it's a lot worse. Just... he hasn't learned a goddamn thing. SillyMan asks, wait, Umbrys did what? How is this not brought up after she left? Why is she allowed to stay around YouTube after pulling that? Have you seen Jar's response video? What are your thoughts? Any idea if Jar takes the hint and leaves? And how and why did Umbrys never get called out for all this bad behavior? To answer your first question, a big reason why this wasn't brought up was because a lot of us just found out around the time of my last episode. And there's still a lot to sift through, / other factors, that is the reason this hasn't been brought up yet in public / a separate video yet. To answer the second part of your question for why she's allowed to stay around YouTube after that, because Liv is terminally online, she will not take the hint and just fuck off. To answer your second question, Jar's response, I have seen it, and it sucks. It's garbage. Do I think he'll take the hint and leave? Fuck no. Of course he won't. And as for number 4, she was called out in a call regarding this bad behavior. It was just done privately. I don't know if that call was recorded. Maybe it was. Maybe it'll be posted. I don't know. But she was called out privately, though. No idea if that's going to be made public, though, but I don't know at this point. Creative Lover 93 asks, thoughts on Matt Neff and his FU Hated Character series? What movie are you excited to watch the most in 2025? And best and worst PokeTuber if you still watch them. To answer your first question, he exists and his videos are okay. For movies I'm excited to watch the most, easily Superman Legacy. Like, that shit looks cool. As for the best and the worst, best is probably PM7 personally, and the worst is Entity Maze. Nico Safer 1 asks, how bad is Anthony Gramagulia's video on Channel Awesome? I probably mispronounced that again. Have you listened to any of the songs of Prince Whatever, and have you played Bully on the PS2? So, Anthony's video is a bad one largely because they blame Nostalgia Critic and the likes for media literacy going down the toilet, when the reality of it is that blame would have gone to anyone if they reached the fame instead of Nostalgia Critic. To quote my tweet, people follow someone for long enough that they begin to adapt similar behaviors and mindsets as their figurative leader. There was something about Doug's style that got a lot of people's attention and want to be like him. But one person's message / action cannot change minds if there isn't anyone backing it or following it. The power of the crowd is a strong one. So I more so blame that on the people that wanted to ape that thing. It's like herd-like behavior or something. I don't blame it on Channel Awesome because I think it would have happened to anybody if they were in Doug's position. I mean, hell, look at CinemaSins. Even if CinemaSins came out with a fucking statement saying, hey guys, stop copying my shit, people are still gonna do it. There was something there, and I think I would argue that it would be present regardless of who it was if they got the similar position as Doug did. For the songs, I have listened to them and they're fine. As for Bully on PS2, I haven't, but I will add that to the backlog. AJustice90 asks, have you played any of the console Digimon World games? Most underrated Power Ranger season? Did you watch the Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes cartoon? Did you hear that Sony was trying to have 8 to 12 live service games before canceling them? And have you seen Mr. Under's video on reviewing 100 cartoons? I've only played the first Digimon World game and only for a little bit. I also have vague memories of playing the third World game for like 5 minutes before I got tired of it, but that's about it. I do want to go back to the first Digimon World though, one day. Most underrated Power Rangers season, I would say Megaforce. Super Megaforce on the other hand is garbage. For Avengers, I have not seen it yet, but it looks interesting. As for Sony, yes, and it is hilarious, because fuck live service games. As for Mr. Enter's video, I have and it's alright. PrincessFanLady 2000 asks, have you played Bully for the PS2, underrated cartoon theme song from the 2000s, and have you seen the Golden Boy anime? I haven't played Bully yet, but I will add it to the backlog. Underrated cartoon theme song would probably be the Batman 2005, that shit's fucking crisp. And as for the Golden Boy anime, I have seen a couple of clips, but it looks really cool. And the final set of questions come from Xans Priness. Have you played Mirror's Edge, and have you seen any of Josh Strife Plays content? No, but I will add that to the backlog because it looks really cool. And Josh's content, no, I haven't. Alright, and I think that'll do it for this edition of Ask a Grimm. Thank you so very much for asking your questions, I really do appreciate it. And if you'd like to see your question on the next edition of Ask a Grimm, leave a comment below or in the community tab, because YouTube being YouTube. Until then, have a fantastic day, everyone.